Hello YouTube, welcome to another ride, out enjoying the day. It is a beautiful sunny day, but unfortunately it is miserably hot and humid, and well, there's just a lot of algae and stuff on that lake, or scum, or whatever you call the stuff that grows on top. I don't know, I'll put that down, maybe you guys can hear me a little better, we'll see. But yeah, just out getting a ride in after work. Horribly hot day, but still I'll take it. As you can probably not from right here, it doesn't look too bad. Oh yeah, look at the ditch. We still haven't gotten much for rain. I know a while back, last video, it was supposed to rain that evening. It rained a little bit. That helped slightly, but nothing like we needed. So it is supposed to rain all this weekend, so hopefully that does help out quite a bit. So I'm going to try and get it raining now, even in the super hot, humid weather. But oh, there's a lot of scum on that one. We could definitely use some water in some of these back spots. It looks all ick. But still, you don't need that water to go out and have a nice ride, so at least we could do that. There's some people out enjoying. Oh, it looks like they got some fishing going. And there'll be another section right up here. Take a look at that. Oh, not a lot of people here. This is the oh, big bump there. One of the main boat launches here. So I think with the high heat and humidity, there'd be a lot of people out on the water, but maybe a lot of the little coves and stuff are kind of scummy like we saw there, and maybe not the most fun. But I think we'll stick to driving and cruising around some of the lakes today where the air is a little bit cooler. So as we get the air coming off the lake, it keeps that area a little bit cooler rather than where you get a lot of the trees and stuff around here. It keeps it a little bit more pleasant. We'll see. We'll go check her out. On my other bikes, I usually go riding, well, the little Sportster, I don't have a windshield at all. The Vulcan is another one that I ride quite often, and that one has a windshield, but that windshield just stays on strictly in cold weather, or if I'm used to go on longer trips, I throw it on. But normally when it's hot like this, I do not like having a windshield on, other than when I've had bikes with full fairings and stuff. There you couldn't pop off the windshield. The Vulcan one, I have a quick detach one mounted on there, and of course the Road King here came from the factory with the quick detach. But something about this bike, the way I sit upright, and it probably would have been about the same on some of my other bikes with the full fairing, is it is just not comfortable without the windshield, just in the way I sit on it, or my seating position. But I'm starting to today wish that maybe I would have left it back in the shed, get a little more wind blowing, or left the jacket back and just grabbed a vest. Years ago I used to always just ride with a vest and short sleeves, but ever since I bought this thing, usually this thing keeps me plenty cool. It's got mesh all over the place, and but boy, just today with the windshield and the mesh is still not getting enough air. It is roasting. And be gaining some moisture buildup in the nether regions with the heat coming off the bike and the seat. It's gonna be an all-around fun day. But as hot as you get, this is still better than most other things you could be doing right now, with a few exceptions I can think of. And thank you for waiting for me. It's one nice thing about the big Road King is usually cars see you. When I am on my little black Sportster, the little 48, boy, that thing, you swear it has a bullseye painted at it, because cars just do not see that thing. They dodge out in front of it all the time. I just stopped off and got some gas and had to shed a layer. Much nicer. We'll get a little, much nicer. Get a little airflow in here. Get out in the breeze, and the sun's starting to get a little lower, so it's starting to cool down a bit, get a little bit nicer. And while I was in there at the station. They were talking about the news, current events, I guess, is at the time of me out on this ride, they apparently just found some debris from the Titanic sub, the one with the tourists that went down. If I post this a few days later, there's probably new information out by then, but yeah, so it looks like the debris is from this sub, is what they're guessing. That's what they were talking about at the gas station anyway, and following it over the last few days, going in a homemade sub, although it was for a professional business, but you know, with all of the sitting cross-legged on the floor with a PlayStation remote and a tube 2 miles under the ocean, that's ballsy. I don't think you would catch me anywhere near that. I don't really have a huge fondness for boats as it is. I've been in a few incidents with boats, and they leave me feeling very unsafe, the incidents that I've been in. And if you watched previous episodes of this channel, I've talked about a few other times where I thought motorcycles are way more safer than boats. And I think homemade mini sub under the ocean going near a crashed ship, I mean, there's just all sorts of red flags that should be going off there. So I'm gonna definitely say that yeah, taking an enjoyable motorcycle ride out in the countryside like this, enjoying some of the back roads, sure, it can be dangerous. Anything could be dangerous. Most fun things can be dangerous, but yeah, that's a whole level of stupid going under the ocean like that. I don't know. I guess some people really enjoy that, and if that's your thing, you know, if that's your thing, you go do it. But boy, I don't think you'd catch me under there. And if I was trapped under there and all of a sudden they lost communication or whatever happened, boy, I would not be the one who you'd want to be under there with, that's for sure. I would be a very, very unpleasant person to be around for those last few hours. Or, you know, with any luck, I guess with the debris, they're thinking it went quickly, so at least that's one good thing. If I was in that situation, I would much rather have it go quick rather than agonizing days and days of running out of oxygen or whatever they were guessing that's going on before. But yeah, either way, everybody on YouTube, if you're, you know, debating between building yourself a mini sub in the garage or going out and buying a motorcycle, you just go the moron wandering way and get yourself a nice motorcycle. It's way more fun. Way, way more fun. Oh, this is a little side road. I love coming down this road in the fall with all these colors and the smell. Even right now, I bet it's that guy selling firewood. Boy, it just smells like fresh cut wood. Just pleasant. But yeah, coming down this road in the fall with all the leaves changing, and it's got the whole canopy and just a little slow windy road. It's only like a 15 or 20 mile an hour road. Yeah, just 15 mile an hour road. Maybe a little more in this area, but it's just a fun little windy road that's in the trees, got some lake homes. Funny is I come through here quite often and usually see people out, and I'll wave to them, try and be friendly, but in this area I've never gotten anybody to wave back. I suppose they probably get a lot of loud and crazy driving motorcycle traffic, just being a windy road like it is, so they're probably not too keen on seeing other motorcycles drive through, even if they are being friendly. So but it is definitely a well, that one place for sale. Definitely a pretty area, especially in the fall. And yeah, that back there where that guy was cutting the wood, that really made it a little bit better. I don't know if you could see it, but the deer just ran across. I just flipped on my GoPro right down in here. But along with as dry as it's been this year, I have seen a lot of deer out, and way more than normal on the middle of the day. So I'm not sure if that's something common across anywhere else in the country right now, or I think we're kind of in the bad area as far as drought right now. I don't think that's pretty common anywhere else at this moment. But yeah, if anybody else has experienced really bad drought and the deer go nuts during the day, like around here, the deer are usually, I suppose the sun is setting, but even in the lately, say the last 3, 4, 5 weeks, middle of the day, middle of the afternoon, and you'll see a deer out, and it's just odd. You really gotta watch twice as much than you do normally during the day if you're out on the bike. It's very rare to see a deer, but yeah, the last month, I suppose, maybe a little more, they've just been thick. But I don't know if it caught that on the camera. I just thought I'd mention that. Tried to flip it on quick and catch it, but he was just standing right in the middle of the road staring me down, and then decided to wander off as I got close enough for the GoPro to pick it up. But yeah, very odd lately. Okay, take a swing through some of these lakes. See, oh yeah, there's just that scum everywhere. Usually these lakes aren't quite that bad. There's a pelican. Probably didn't see it on the camera. Yeah, usually these lakes aren't quite this bad, but I suppose with the dry and there's really no current. This chain of lakes has a Sauk River coming in and feeding it, which usually keeps some of it flowing pretty good, but not so much right now. Hopefully get to the mid-June, end of June here pretty soon. That should be changing, get on to a little bit more rainy, hopefully pretty soon. But I'm gonna kind of zip through some more of these lakes and head back into the sun a little bit, so I'll probably let you go here. But if you've made it this far, God bless you. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. If you wouldn't mind, oh, get out of the road, little guy. Whoop. There's a little chipmunk there. Yeah, if you made it this far and enjoy what you're seeing, give me the thumbs up, subscribe. That really helps me out. Keep watching more videos. Tell other people, you know, tell friends, family, whatever. Tell them all about it. Anyway. See you on the next time. Have a good one, YouTube. See you later.